Okay. Right. Let's quickly revise the verbs and what form comes after them. I will tell you a verb. You tell me what comes after it. To do or doing. Okay. For example, if I say enjoy, you say enjoy
Doing.
doing. Yeah. So we can use the verb do. Yeah. So enjoy doing. Very good. If you are not sure, yeah, I will still write them for you. Okay. So enjoy doing. Keep doing. Very good. Start
To do.
to do or
Doing тоже можно.
or doing. Both, right? Both options. Okay. Suggest.
To do.
Suggest to do. Very good. Okay. Need.
Doing.
No,
maybe.
sorry. Suggest doing.
Doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
just doing. Sorry. So just doing. Consider
Doing.
doing. Consider doing. Offer
To do.
to do. Very good. Agree
To do.
to do. Okay. Promise
To do.
promise to do. Okay. Avoid.
To do.
Doing.
Doing.
What?
Avoid doing.
Avoid.
Practice
Doing.
doing. Okay. Hate.
To do and doing.
Okay. Both forms. Very good. Finish.
Doing.
Doing. Well done. Decide
To do.
to do. Okay. Hope
To do.
to do. Well done. And like
To do.
to
And
do or
doing.
doing, both forms. Okay. If you want me to send you the photo of all the verbs, I will do it in a moment on Telegram, so you can consult there, right? If you want to. And now I'm going to show you a little interview of a medical student who is doing the final year at medical university. I'd like you to look at the interview, check out and decide what forms do we use in every gap. I'm going to
Margarita, can I ask?
Sure, have a
В общем, просто я еще не успела посмотреть урок предыдущий. Это нужно запомнить или это какой-то смысл?
Да, у меня такой же вопрос.
К сожалению, нету никакой закономерности, мы их просто запоминаем, какая форма после какого глагола должна идти. Да? Это называется в английском verb patterns. Это глагол плюс глагол, но второй глагол, он может быть с окончанием ing или to. А вот кто какой, тут надо, к сожалению, просто запоминать. Okay? Нету никакой закономерности, нету никакого четкого правила на это дело. Просто смотрим, какой глагол с чем идет. Давайте так. Hold on a second. Так. Okay. Give me a second. I will demonstrate the list for you. And I'll send you also a screenshot of it. Вот так. All right. If you look here, if you look here, you can see 3 groups. Вот эта часть нас будет интересовать. Вот это больше всего. Right? This part. Okay. So here you can see the list of verbs that are followed by ing. Avoid, consider, enjoy, finish, involve, keep, mind, and so on. Да? После них всегда пойдет ing. Okay. Here is the group of verbs that need to. Agree to do, agreed to meet, arrange to discuss, and so on. Yeah. And here is a group of words that can be used with both ing or to. Okay. Begin, continue, hate, like, start. Okay. Давайте так, чтобы было немножечко попроще, я вам отправлю скриншот, чтобы вы могли это все дело использовать прямо в ходе урока сейчас. And you can download, sorry, you can download it and always use it, right? Like that. Verb partners. Okay, so I'm going to send it to you, right, in the chat. Please download it. Yeah. And check it out while we are studying. Yeah, got it. So while we are doing exercises today, you can consult this table. It will help, right?
Can you send this after the lesson in Telegram?
Definitely, I will. Okay. Hava, did you download it now?
Yes.
But after the lesson, I will also send on Telegram. Okay, guys, now let's check it out. Have a look. I've got a little interview here from a medical student who is doing the final year at university. What we need to do is read the interview and choose which form is correct. Let's look at the very first one at the beginning. A second, please. Right, have a look. So, Hannah, why did you decide, after decide comes?
To
So
choose.
why did you decide to choose medicine as career? Yeah, so decide needs to after it. Okay, let's go on and we do the next together and then you will continue yourselves. I've always liked, what comes after like?
Both.
So we choose anything what we want, yes? I've always liked to help or helping people. Now, please, guys, work individually. And in your copybooks, take notes. Number 1, to choose. Number 2, both. Number 3, what do you choose? Use our table to help you. So do you need a minute more or can we compare now?
I'm ready.
I'm ready to.
Ready. Okay, perfect. So the first I read myself. Hi, Hannah. Why did you decide to choose medicine as a career? Artem, go on.
I've always I always liked both.
Okay, choose any you like.
Even when I was a child, I was the person who used to look after friends who were sick or injured. I also got really good marks in science at school. My parents suggested applying for medical school, and luckily I was accepted.
Okay, agree?
Yes.
Good job. All right, Ludmil, next question.
How long do you need to study?
To study, agree?
Yes.
Yes, right. Yekaterina, next answer.
The final year is a practical year.
Okay, a little before. Here in New Zealand.
Here in New Zealand, the course takes 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Final year is a practical year where you begin to work or working in hospitals.
Okay, agree? Both answers are correct. Okay, Hava, next one. Okay, what's the hardest thing about the course? The answer?
During this final year, we are expected to work very long hours. Night shifts are the worst. I really miss being able to go to bed at regular times.
Okay, do you agree with everything?
Yes.
Yes, Artem, go on.
What advice would you give anyone who is considering becoming a doctor?
Agree?
Yes.
Yes, considering becoming. Ludmil, go on.
Arrange to speak to some doctors or medical students so that you get a real idea of how much work is involved.
Same?
Yes.
Right. Yekaterina, next for you.
I'm sorry, I missed what advice?
No, the one finally.
Finally, what do you enjoy doing outside of work?
Good one. Yeah. And Hava, up to the end.
I'm a bit of a foodie. I like eating out and cooking, but I keep thinking I should do more exercise.
Mhm.
I'd hate to be obese.
Mhm.
What? The doctor who couldn't walk up the stairs without getting out of breath.
Okay, good job, good job. And here is a nice word. I'm a bit of a foodie. Who is a foodie? How do you understand this person? Who is it?
Ну, любит
Любитель поесть.
Yes, someone who likes eating some tasty good things. Perfect. Okay, wonderful. Now, guys, you know this experience better than anyone else. What is it like to be a medical student, right? So I would like you to remember your time when you were studying the last course at Medical Institute. Please work together and ask your partner the questions. Give answers that are true for you. Remember yourselves being a last year medical student. All right, when you discuss these questions, please remember to use different verb patterns, decide to, arrange to, and other ones, okay? Try to use them as well when you talk. Okay, just a second, please. All right, let's go. Okay, okay.
Маргарита, а как будет, обсуждали с Екатериной, воспитывать? To raise?
To raise is good, yes, or to bring up.
To bring up?
To bring up. To bring up or to raise. Okay, so. Right. Okay, good. So everyone is back. Tell me, please, guys, generally speaking, were they positive and nice memories about the last year at university, at your studying time? Yes?
Yes.
Was it generally nice memories? That's great. So, Ludmila, and can you tell us about Artem's experience of being a medical student? What did he tell you?
Artem's experience of being a medical student in the last years of study was very fun. The education was not very hard. He didn't have many things to do in about studying, and he has many free time to общаться с друзьями.
To communicate,
to
hang
communicate.
out.
Yes, to communicate with friends. And only hard moment he remember it was exam, but it was not so hard, and all impressions from the last education year are very good.
Cool. Well, this is so much surprising to hear that a medical student had a lot of free time, you know, and it was not hard to study.
Only last year.
Only last year.
Yes, on the last year.
There is, by the way, a very good phrase, Ludmila, you said to communicate with friends.
Yeah.
It's absolutely right. But, you know, when we are students or teenagers, there is a better word for that, and it is to hang out with friends.
Зависать, да?
Yep. Тусоваться, зависать с друзьями, how to hang out. Because, well, when we are students, we don't really communicate with friends, yes, but we rather hang out. Okay, cool. Artem, how about Ludmila's experience? Tell us about it, please.
Ludmila has another experience, not like me.
Okay,
because she had practice in the German hospital.
Okay.
And she saw she saw how German physicians or doctors were working there, and I think it's a great experience, and to see which differences between our medicine and European medicine are.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's great. And did Ludmila have to work and study hard when she was in Germany, or was it also a relaxing time?
No, I think it was Ludmila, it was a hard time.
Yes, we didn't discuss it. Yes, it was hard.
I guess so, right? Yeah, when you go abroad, you really take this opportunity, right? And do all your best to get as much knowledge as possible. All right, very nice. Thank you so much. Ekaterina, how about Hava's experience of being the last year medical student?
Мы немножко не поняли задание, мы отвечали на эти вопросы.
Okay, for you? About you or about someone else? Yes, about you. Okay, so please tell us what information is there. Ekaterina.
Hava had very interesting professional or educational way. He began to study in your own country. Then she transferred
Мгм.
решили, что такое слово,
Окей.
transferred to the other institute. So she had to study another year. So not 6 years, but 7 years.
All right.
And then she had 2 years of ординатура.
Мгм.
Как правильно произносить?
Я ordinatory.
Ordinatory. А интернатура? Internatory.
Residency, это не то?
Residency, yes, it is for
Residency.
internatura. Мгм.
And she had to be on duty and she had to have night shifts, and it was very hard.
I guess so. Right. Okay, but generally speaking, did Hava have a good and positive experience about studying at university as a medical student?
I think yes, she had.
Oh, I'm sure about it. Okay, Ekaterina, did you ask a question? Why did Hava decide to become a doctor?
Yes, we discussed it. She always liked to
She
help.
has always liked.
She has always liked to help people, and she always interested in medicine and biology. So it is she favorite specialization.
Right. Okay. Havan, do you have any other doctors in your family? Or are you the first and the only one?
No, I'm first.
Wow, this is interesting also. Cool. All right. So Hava, what can you tell us about Ekaterina? What did you find out?
Ekaterina also interesting in biology, anatomy. That's why she decided to becoming a doctor.
She decided to become
a doctor. She graduated. Firstly, she graduated in residential of therapy. Then she graduated. Как была ординатура?
Okay, Ludmila, could you help? You help.
Ordinatory
of gastroenterology and
gastroenterology.
A lot of courses of hepatology and so on.
That means she also studied very hard, yes?
Yes, it's the hardest thing for Ekaterina. It's it was to prepare for exams.
For final exams and for general exams. Okay, cool. Ekaterina, and how about you? Are you the only doctor in your family? I mean, are you the first doctor in your family, or do you have anyone else?
I have the aunt.
Aunt?
Aunt, who is the otolaryngologist, but it is she lives
Okay, so she's not the closest relative.
Yes, but in my family, my husband is doctor, psychiatrist, and his mother is doctor too. She is pediatrist in the ambulance. So we are 3 doctors.
Okay, that's lovely. Good, guys. Right, and I would like to ask you, how do you say it in English one more time? Okay, я интересуюсь медициной. How do we say this sentence?
I'm interested in
medicine.
Very good. I'm interested in medicine. Okay. Interested in, да, не забывайте. Предлог in. Okay, and how would you say another sentence? Я всегда интересовалась или интересовался медициной.
I always interesting.
Be interested.
Have been.
I was
been.
always interested.
But you are still interested in it from the past until now.
I always having.
Okay, Хава, you are close. It is present perfect.
I always having
Так.
interested.
Смотрите,
I
инфинитив
have
будет
always.
to be.
Have been interested.
Вот,
Have
да.
been
Потому что
interested.
инфинитив to be interested in.
Uh-huh.
Having been
Have.
interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have been.
Have been.
I've or I have been interested in. Мгм. Или I've always been interested in medicine or whatever, or biology. Мгм. I've always been interested. So it has to be present perfect of infinitive form be interested in.
Mhm.
Okay. Because many of you used this this structure, yeah, to be interested in. Please check it out how we use it in the correct way. Okay, cool. Now let's go on, and I am going to write 2 sentences for you on our board. Mhm.
I'm sorry, I have to leave.
Yes, sure. Okay, please watch this part later on. I will
Yes.
send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, so let's look at 2 sentences that I'm going to write. Last year, okay, look at these 2 sentences. Yekaterina, could you read them, please?
Last year I stopped smoking.
Okay.
On
On the way
bus,
должно быть. I'm sorry, I will change it now. One moment. On the way.
on the way to the city center, I stopped to fill up my car.
Right. Okay, do you understand them both?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Have a look. We have here stopped smoking, and I have here stopped to fill up my car. Okay, could you look and tell me, is the meaning of the verb stop the same or different in these 2 sentences?
Different.
Quite different. Yeah, a little different. Tell me, please, in which sentence I mean that I was doing something and now I do not do it anymore.
First.
So I was doing it, but now I don't do it anymore. Which sentence means I was on the way and then I stopped because I wanted to do something?
The second.
The second one, right? Okay, so what is important here, that sometimes with some verbs, the form can change the meaning of the verb. And luckily, there are only 3 verbs like that. One of them is stop, okay? The other 2 verbs we are going to look at now, okay? Right. So if we speak in, if we say in Russian, the first one, last year I stopped smoking. We would say it like, how do you say this stop in Russian here?
В этом случае закончил курить.
Или бросил курить. Бросил, yeah? Окей, в основном это как раз-таки так и будет переводиться, как бросил. А во втором?
Остановился.
А дальше?
Заправить машину.
Чтобы, да, мы можем здесь еще переводить себе чтобы, и тогда будет получше. Здесь можем задавать вопрос why did you stop? To fill up the car. Okay, that is the difference. Let's look at 2 other verbs that can change the meaning according to the verb pattern. Okay, let's see here. Artem, could you please read this part for us?
A small group of verbs can be followed by both the ing form and the infinitive with too,
Мгм.
but the different forms affect the meaning.
So yeah, the meaning changes. And three verbs are like that: try, stop, and remember. Екатерин, could you read the examples with try?
Can you just try to bend your
Мгм. And what is the meaning here? Try to bend your leg.
Поднять ногу.
leg?
Попробуйте поднять ногу.
Попробуйте поднять ногу, и давайте посмотрим на объяснение здесь. I realize this may be difficult for you to do. Ага. So it may be difficult. This is the main key thing. Okay. Екатерина, in the second example with try.
Try taking 2 tablets every 6 hours.
Окей. Скажите, пожалуйста, принимать таблетки, есть в этом какая-то сложность?
Нет.
Нету никакой, поэтому мы используем try taking. And this is, the meaning is, this is my suggestion or recommendation. Мгм. То есть, если есть какая-то сложность, да, если мы должны прилагать усилия, то мы используем try to do something, right? If it is difficult. Если мы говорим про рекомендацию или какой-то просто небольшой эксперимент, то используем ing. Пример.
А как перевести правильно? Try taking. Постарайтесь принимать. или
Принимать. Или попробуйте. В данном случае попробуйте принимать таблетки каждые 6 часов. То есть попробуем, посмотрим, поможет вам или нет. Мгм. Попробуйте принимать таблетки каждые 6 часов. Давайте пару примеров со словом try. Артем, how would you say? Я сейчас пробую заниматься спортом каждый день. Есть какая-то сложность в этом? Вы
Может,
усилия прилагаете,
Да.
если вы
Да.
такое предложите? Конечно, да. Значит, try to. Давайте
Да.
пробуем.
now I try to go to the gym
Yeah.
every day.
Every day. Только now I am trying to go to the gym every day.
I'm trying to go to the gym every day.
Потому что ходить каждый день в спортзал, однозначно мы прилагаем усилия. А
Мгм.
такое: я попробую добавить в этот пирог немного больше яблок. Нужны усилия?
No.
Нет, просто проверяем, будет вкусно или нет. How do you do it?
I try
Putting.
putting. Что там было дальше? Putting
Яблоки в этот пирог.
apples in this pie.
Отлично, окей. Например, я не знаю какую-то информацию, я скажу: я попробую прогуглить, может, что-то найду.
I try to.
Есть какие-то усилия, я буду прилагать серьезные? Нет, значит,
I try.
прям googling.
Googling.
Да, this information, yes, I'll try googling this information. Мгм. Окей. Екатерина, как вы скажете? Скоро лето, многие из моих знакомых пробуют похудеть.
Summer comes.
Мгм.
And a lot of my friends try to
Сейчас, it's happening right now.
are trying to
Lose.
the weight.
Yes, that's right. Окей. Почувствовали разницу?
Да.
Если прилагаем усилия, то to. Если это просто рекомендация или какой-то, такой эксперимент, посмотрим, получится или нет, значит, это ing. I'll try googling, I'll try add apples, да, и так далее. Окей, got it. Now stop. Мы со stop уже разобрались, тем не менее посмотрим. Артем, could you read the examples with stop?
I stopped eating meat when I was 16.
Мгм.
I used to eat meat, but don't anymore.
Yeah, so, right, if we don't do anymore, like I stopped smoking, yeah, that
Mhm.
means we use ing. Artem, and the second example?
He stopped to answer his phone. He
Mhm.
was doing something, but stopped and did something else.
Окей, that means он остановился, чтобы ответить на телефон, да, чтобы, окей? А в первом случае мы больше этого не делаем, alright? Good. Как скажем такое, я перестала ходить на танцы 3 года назад, Екатерин.
I stopped dancing
Мгм.
3 years ago.
Окей, very good. Когда мы ехали, не знаю, в загородный дом, мы остановились, чтобы перекусить, Хава.
When we went,
It was a process, so past continuous.
when we
Were.
were going
Мгм.
to на дачу, да, был?
Ну, куда-то там, за
When
город,
we
на дачу.
Go
Ага.
to
To the country, let's say,
the
yeah?
country, we stopped
Мгм.
to что нужно было делать?
Пообедать. have-
We stopped to have
Lunch, yeah? To have-
lunch.
All right, good. Артем, how would you say? Я остановился, чтобы поздороваться с коллегой.
I stopped to speak with my colleague.
Yeah, right. Or to say hello to my colleague. Отлично. Здесь попроще, правда же? Okay, it's clear. Good. And Екатерина, what about remember? Let's look at differences between in remember.
Make sure you remember to book an appointment.
Mhm. So it's important to do. Remember to do it. Mhm.
I remember meeting my great grandfather when he was 5.
Mhm. It happened and I remembered it. Yeah, the difference. Yeah. So if I say remember to do something, не забудь, грубо говоря, не забудь. Remember to book an appointment. Не забудь записаться на прием. А вот если я говорю remember meeting, that means it happened in the past. Я помню, как мы встречались. This is all about past. Okay. Артем, how would you tell your child, когда будешь выходить из дома, не забудь запереть дверь?
When you come to the shop,
Okay.
don't remember to
Oh,
close.
no. Remember, не don't remember, remember. Помни.
Remember to close the door.
Okay. When you come to the shop or when you go to the shop?
When you go to the shop.
Go to the shop, yeah? Remember
Yeah.
to lock the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Екатерина, вы приходите домой и говорите, ребят, не забудь сделать домашку, иначе тебе двойку поставят.
You remember to do your homework.
Okay, so because it is important, right? Okay, good. Хава, how would you say? Когда ты доберешься до места или когда ты приедешь, не забудь мне позвонить.
When you arrived,
Arrive, yeah, when you arrive.
when you arrive, don't.
Нет, там не через don't, а там просто помни. что-
When you arrive, to remember to call me.
To call me. Okay, good. What about other example? Я помню, как мы встретились в первый раз. Артем, how do you say that? Я помню, как мы встретились в первый раз. These are past memories.
I remember meeting with you first time.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Хава, how would you say? Я помню отлично, как я путешествовала одна впервые.
I remember
Travel.
I remember traveling alone
Ага. For the first time.
for the
например.
first time.
For the first time. Отлично. Окей. Alright. Я помню, как здорово было учиться в медицинском вузе. Екатерин?
I remember good studying.
Окей. Ага.
Good studying in the medical institute.
Yes, right. Well done. Well done. So, guys, do you get this difference? Is it okay now?
Yes, it is.
Yes, let's look at a couple of more examples and see how it works. Yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Мне бы, конечно, хотелось вместе с таблицей. One moment. It might be a little bit, it's too small, right? Okay. Then I'll do it differently. Give me a second, okay? One moment, please. Okay. Let's look. All right. So we've got here the sentences and let's decide which form is correct one by one. Okay, Hava, would you like to start with the first one?
I stopped having headaches when my last doctor changed my prescription.
Okay, Hava and B then.
I was very tired, so I stopped. I was very sick, so I stopped to have a rest.
To have a rest, чтобы отдохнуть в данном случае, да? Чтобы. Good. Artem, will you try number 2, please?
I must remember to go to the chemist's on the way home and pick up my prescriptions.
Yeah, не забыть, yeah? Okay, and the next one?
I remember going to bed early last night and feeling a bit strange.
Yes, because it is about past, right? Check. Okay, perfect. So it wasn't too complicated, and we'll look at, sorry. Ekaterina, and for you, number 3.
I really tried to go to the gym more, but it just takes too much time.
Okay, because it is something difficult. Okay.
You should try eating more food.
Absolutely right, because we give recommendation. Okay, you see, it is quite easy, right? It is not very difficult, but we really need to know this difference, and then it is not too complicated. All right, guys, now I'd like you to think a bit about yourselves and have a look. Here are a couple of ideas. I'd like you to think about one thing for every example. Have a look. Must remember to do this week. Is there anything you must remember to do this week? As for me, I definitely have. I must remember to phone my, gas equipment master this week because I need to get it fixed or I need to get it serviced. I'd like you to look at all of these ideas and write little notes. Yeah, number 1, what do you must remember to do? For example, make an appointment with a doctor. Do not write the sentences, write short phrases, right? You will have 2-3 minutes for that.
Маргарита, я не до конца понял. Мы должны добавить, что I'm...
You need to think about yourself. Yeah? For example, Artem, I must remember to do this week. Для вас будет абсолютной правдой. Do my English test. Yes? Do my English test. Okay? Number
Awesome.
2, remember doing when you were really young. As for me, play computer games with my friends. Okay. Have stopped doing at least couple of years. That's true for me. Stop smoking. And other.
Uh-huh.
Little notes. Do not write sentences. Write short phrases.
Okay.
Just like this. Only
Mhm.
phrases. Artem, are you done?
Yeah.
Right. Ekaterina, Hava, ladies, what about you?
Yes, I need to 2 sentences.
All right. All right. Okay. Think about one more idea and then we'll start. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get started. Okay, Hava, Ekaterina, I will ask you to work in a pair, ladies. Artem, as Ludmila left, you are working with me in a pair, okay? I'd like you to tell your partner your sentences. This time you need to produce the sentences. Example, okay. This week, it will be for the first one. Hold on a second. So this week, I need to remember. Help me to
do my English test.
my English test. Yeah, my English test, right? Test, right? Okay, and then listen to your partner and ask 1 or 2 questions about every point, every sentence. Okay, so Hava, Ekaterina, please work together. Artem, stay here. Do not go to a breakout room. Okay, good. So Artem, number 1, what is for you? What is your sentence?
This week, I must remember to repair my electric bike.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay. And where are you going to go with your electric bike?
When I repair it, go around the house, and I can go to the hospital, to another my job, private center, medical center.
By bike, yeah.
It's very convenient to go by it.
Right, I can imagine. Are there any parking places for the bikes near the hospital?
Yes, there is no problem with it, but I think it's a bike, a little bike, and I don't know now because there is a first time when I want to ride my electric bike this year, and I don't know the rules because I think GIBDD changed the rules about electric bikes, because I ride on it по тротуарам, короче.
Okay, you ride it on the pedestrian way. Pedestrians, это вот люди, пешеходы.
Pedestrian way, and I don't know this year can I make it or not.
All right, that's a point. Okay, fine. And this week, I need to remember to call the mechanic to get my gas boiler fixed.
Okay. What we can say about in these sentences with ing? There is no ing in these sentences.
No, you can't. Let's look at the next one, and here is ing. Okay, so in the second one, what is your sentence?
Like you said before, I remember doing. I remember playing computer games when I was young. Yeah.
All right, good. Artem, and what used to be your most favorite computer game when you were young?
My favorite computer game was Mortal Kombat, and interesting that now I maybe 1 month ago I bought a little computer and with this game, and we play with my son this game. This game.
Cool.
And it's interesting for him, but
yes, is he enjoying it?
Yeah, and this was very. I think for boys it's very fight and something. Fighting is very attractive. for them.
Definitely, I'm sure about it. Well, as for me, it's the same. I remember playing computer games when I was young, but my favorite didn't used to be, or my favorite one wasn't anything connected to fights, but I used to be a fan of something like Sonic and Mario and anything like that.
A real.
No, I didn't play it actually. I don't remember that, but there was a game called Aladdin, I guess, or so. Yeah, and it was also fun to play. Right, cool. Okay, Artem, how about 3?
About 3 have stopped doing in the last couple of years.
Mhm.
I have stopped taking my daughter to the kindergarten.
Okay, who does it now?
Because now she's at school.
Right, that is why. Okay.
And my wife works
Mhm.
my wife
Works.
in her school, and that's why
Wow.
they go to the school together.
All right. Artem, and what does your wife teach?
She teach
She.
teaches first classes.
All right. Primary school.
Primary school. Yeah.
A primary school teacher. Cool. Okay. As for me, last year I stopped working for a language school and started working for myself.
Why?
It was I was quite happy at work. It was a good, successful language school. However, as I moved to Germany, I had to leave the school and start working for myself.
There was offline regimen.
Yeah, well, they do have online now, but it's more interesting to work online, not for a school, but for myself. Yeah, but they focus on offline lessons, right? They focus more on offline lessons. It's offline school.
Okay.
Right. Okay, what's your next sentence?
Have tried and failed to do.
Mm-hmm.
I have tried to use, I don't know, mindfulness or something like meditation, and I failed to do it. It's I don't know, because it's difficult for me. Because I don't have much time, because every every hour, every 10 or 20 minutes is I think it занято, короче.
So I'm busy, yeah, every minute.
Yeah.
Okay, Artem, and who recommended you to try meditation?
No, honestly, I made it about 1 year, and I think it was interesting practice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, but this year I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard about this, or I read about
Mm-hmm.
this, something that it's a healthy thing, and you can relax your mind.
Which is important, isn't it? When we work with our head, it's so necessary to relax our mind, for sure. Right.
But now this is the second point. Okay.
Okay.
It's about как будет вместо?
Instead of
Instead of this, I play on the trumpet. Maybe this is something like my meditation.
Meditation. Okay.
And that's what, and I really like playing on the trumpet. Can you say like this?
No preposition. I really like playing the trumpet.
I really like playing
Trumpet.
trumpet. Yeah.
Cool. Right. As for me, I have tried doing sports regularly, but I failed. And these days, I only do sports when I feel that I need it. And I do yoga from time to time, just because I feel that my back needs it, as I work sitting in front of computer the whole day. However, I still don't do it very much regularly, so I need any timetable for that, really. Okay, fine. So Artem, how about the fifth? What do you have here?
I told you about trumpet.
Trumpet. It was trumpet. Okay, good. Let's look at six then.
And the sixth, I would like to start playing music with my children in the near future, because we have with my teacher of music, me and my son and my daughter learn music with him.
Okay. And you want to start playing as a band?
As a little band.
Wow, this is awesome. And what instruments do your children play?
My daughter plays piano. My son has started his lessons only 1 week or 2 weeks ago. Now it's on piano, but my teacher says that the more convenient for him is I don't know, melodica. This is something like maybe like piano, a little piano, and with то есть тоже духовой, то есть такой более простая, как труба, но там нажимаешь клавиши, как на пианино, и дуешь.
Oh, that's interesting. What is it called in Russian?
Мелодика.
Melodica. I haven't heard it, actually.
Причем взрослые тоже на нем играют, оказывается. То есть, я не знал об этом.
This is cool. Okay, nice. This would be, I'm sure, absolutely amazing experience to play as a band, yeah? And you can practice at home also if you want to. All right.
We think that the first song will be Elvis Presley, because there is a good he has a good song where I can play on the trumpet, and my daughter plays on piano.
Right. Yes, his songs are so melodical, yeah, and not probably too much complicated, but so great for ears. Okay, cool. And my last sentence is I'd like to start dancing bachata in the dance school in the near future. I've always been into dancing, and bachata is very much in Germany, in Berlin. And that is why I decided to check out and maybe attend any classes there.
What bachata? What kind of dance is bachata?
It's do you imagine salsa?
A little bit.
Right. So they are similar. I think both of them come from Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Yeah, so this kind of dance is very popular in Germany, and there are many parks outside and cafes where people go out and dance there.
Why it is very popular in Germany? Do you know?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. But yeah, it is very in. There are many schools, and as I told you, in different parks and cafes, people go for a dance. Yeah. In Kaliningrad, it is also quite popular. popular, and many adult people go there and dance exactly these types of dances. And there are also parks. There is one park where people go out for a dance when the weather is good. Good. Okay, I invite ladies back, yeah, and I hope they've finished their conversation as well. Right. Okay. Maybe it will take them a little time to complete everything. Okay, good. So, Artem, how about the forms? Is it getting easier now? Yes. Remember to do, remember doing. How does it feel?
Yeah, I think I need to practice a little bit.
When you do one or two homework exercises, it will be a lot easier. Right. Okay, Hava, Ekaterina, are you done?
No,
Not only.
No, not completely, but could you discuss most of them?
3 only.
3 only. Wow, I guess you had interesting conversations there, right? Okay, good. So, ladies, that is wonderful. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, you could not finish, but you still have your ideas there, right? Okay. I am going to I will be waiting impatiently for the tests, yes, from those who hasn't completed it. And of course, I will send you a little more homework to practice these verb patterns. Yeah, it's not difficult, right? As you see. However, a little practice is always a good thing, right? It's always necessary. Cool. So as we agreed, we are going to continue our classes, but only once a week, right? In summertime, we will see how it continues, right? Maybe we will make some extra speaking practices. I will think a little bit about it, right? Anyway, for now, we are continuing once a week on Wednesdays, right? That means see you next time in a week.
По средам, да?
On Wednesdays.
Так, а мы вроде думали, будем ли мы время как-то передвигать?
Yes. I texted, no one replied. Artem, Hava, how would you like to do that?
Я бы оставила на этом же времени.
Оставили бы на этом же, Артем. What about you?
Мне, плюс-минус, можно в 11, допустим, но раньше 11, наверное, вряд ли, но наверное, плюс-минус час не принципиально.
Ага, Hava, what about you?
11. На 11 вы спрашиваете, да? 11.
Нет.
Например.
Как вариант, можно и так же оставить.
Ну, я не настаиваю вообще. Можно еще... Кто будет еще продолжать? Людмила будет
Людмила, Ольга, да, Мария на летнем перерыве. И у нас еще в следующий раз присоединится еще одна студентка. Давайте пока что оставим так, но я не против, в принципе, передвинуть пораньше, если, да, всех это дело устроит. Тоже, в принципе, будет неплохо. Окей? Good. Давайте я спрошу еще. У Людмилы спрошу, у Ольги спрошу, как им, если это будет чуть-чуть пораньше.
В принципе, наверное, можно, да, и пораньше.
Ага, отлично. Хорошо. Можно опрос также в Телеграме.
Давайте, я сделаю опрос. Насчет 11. Yeah? Okay, cool. Agree, guys. Right. So then, thank you very much. Have a lovely day today. Have a good rest of the week. See you in a week on Wednesday. Пока что также at 12. Дальше сделаю опрос сегодня и решим. Okay. See you.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.